Welcome HellDivers to another video. This time, since the Redacted Regiment is right around the corner, literally this Thursday, I was thinking in making or trying to attempt to play a stealth mode without having any form of a stealth passive armor. The results are absolutely disastrous. The enemy reacts really well and really quickly to my presence. It's important to note that in regards of stealth, Arrowhead announced that with the automatons, there needs to be confirmed line of sight of a Helldiver before a bot drop is called. That is one of the most crucial things you need to understand, is if they cannot see you, they will not reinforce. And if they do not reinforce, you can carry on truly a stealth mission. On this first clip, I realized that the anti-material rifle, although a beautiful powerful sniper, it makes a lot of noise. And the detection radius of this thing is huge. Even if you're crouching, even if you're going prone, the enemy will hear this and they will literally come after you, or at least come to investigate your position if you're not careful. Attempting to combine certain stratagems such as smoke grenades, smoke orbitals, or eagle smokes will help you be a little bit more concealed. However, the enemy attention will still be attracted to the area of those stratagems. As you can see here, I deployed this stratagem and the enemy reacted to my position instantly. You have to be careful when you are calling this. This signal can alert the enemy position, or maybe they just suspect of your position, so they'll come investigate. So, what have we learned so far about stealth? Certain weapons and stratagems make way too much noise and are always almost guaranteed gonna give away your position, while there are other type of stratagems that will block enemy line of sight, allowing you to traverse freely or even hide very close to the enemy. This next clip shows you perfectly the effectiveness of a smoke cloud on your position even without having the passive of a stealth on your armor. As you can see, from every patrol there is going to be the scouts that are going to be the one looking for you first, while the devastators will remain in place waiting for instructions. The scout actively searches for you, but he is lost. It just seems unable to determine where is your position and start disengaging, going back to patrol mode. However, as you notice in this clip, unfortunately the smoke ran out around that time, so he finally spotted me. I was able to dispatch it and then bail from there. Something I have noticed being often ignored is the fact that the knife is a silent killer. And if you manage to land one of these on your enemies and kill them, the enemy will more than likely just go and explore the area or the corpse, but not be able to know where your position is. It is important to note that it is not possible to brute force your way into stealth mode in this sort of missions, especially with an armor that does not possess stealth mode actively. You are way better off just blasting the area with a heavy ordnance. One of the things that I like to commend Arrowhead for is the development of the AI system for exploring where the enemy might be. It looks very realistic to know that they're looking for you and see them actively trying to figure out what is going on. One of the things that get me really excited about the new warband coming up is the lure mine, because in this next clip I'm using gas mines. I'm dropping them on top of a patrol and I want to see the reaction. Apparently, one of them was able to tell where I was hiding even though I was not in line of sight. Or maybe I just got caught, which is really unfortunate. It's worth noting that mines do mess up with patrols, because they cannot confirm where the enemy is, but they're getting actively attacked by it. And finally, now I'm actually gonna use a stealth armor, and my surprise was immediate. As soon as I landed, even not more than 20 meters away from an enemy, they didn't react to my presence. I was able to get out of their little encampment without even detection, which blew my mind. I can only imagine how cool it's gonna be when we actually get the Redacted Regiment warband. A patrol is nearby? No problem, they don't even know I exist. I decided to mess around and experiment. What if I shoot multiple fires at this enemy? Will it actually call for reinforcements? I'm using a suppressed weapon in this instance, which also enhances my stealth even further. As you can see, the enemy was able to tell where I am, but there is no signal for reinforcement and I am not being detected by any other enemy. So then I just wanted to test how close I could get to this enemy before I got detected, and surprise surprise, it's actually incredibly close. I then proceeded to combine my jump pack and I was able to pivot around the walls like Super Mario. I got to the objective and the bunker did notice me. But probably because I was running. The bunker did take note of my presence, but probably because I was running and not crouching. Then I was able to simply call a hell bomb, conceal myself with the smoke, and the enemy didn't have a clue I was even there. I cannot emphasize, I'm actually really excited to try this new Redacted Regiment warband and all the little stealth things they're gonna give us. In short, Should you be doing stealth missions, or should you be just blasting everything? That depends entirely on you, HellDiver. And that is the beauty of our favorite game. If you wanna be crawling on the ground and actively sabotaging the enemy behind their enemy lines, and that gives you a sense of satisfaction, go ahead. Thank you so much for watching this video, I really appreciate it. Until the next one.